Hello again, everyone, and welcome to a beautiful night for high school football. Big Dan Wilson alongside of Josh Bishop. It's week number 7 already of high school football, Josh.
Yes.
And we're here in beautiful Kenton, Ohio for tonight's matchup between the 6-0 Wapakoneta Redskins and the 1-5 Kenton
It don't
Wildcats?
even make sense to me.
That doesn't make any sense.
Kenton is, every week they're playing better. They're in every game, and last week they played Defiance 34-28, and they didn't know who was going to win the ball game. So Wapak's kind of worried about this game because Kenton's no slouch. They are a well-oiled machine on the #1 offense in the league, Dan.
Yeah, we talk about some of the people we need to watch offensively for the Kenton Wildcats when we talk about
Yeah,
those
and it's Corbin Johnston and a couple of his buddies there in the backfield, Zane Perkins and some other guys.
Maddox McFarland, of
Yes.
course, we talked about him. And what's interesting is that Corbin Johnson is the senior. He's the leadership here that's taken control for the Kenton offense so far this year. And everybody else is kind of underclassmen there. McFarland's only a freshman. Perkins is a junior. So we expect to see some exciting things out of those guys. We'd like to thank our sponsors for tonight's contest, our friends at TSC, Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken, Merritt Real Estate, Minster Bank, Allen Davis Insurance Agency, Elevation Chiropractic, Miller's Corral.
Wapak is
not yet.
Oh.
Miller's Corral, Home Savings Bank, G.A. Windsor Son, State Farm, All Glaze Audiology, Dad's Toy Shop, Miller Brothers Tire, Ely Funeral Home and Crematory, and Back the Blue. Let's backtheblue.org. Now who's back to receive?
Back deep is Noah Bishop, and you got the other guy, number 0 back there, Jarrett Mullen. He's back in black, and he's ready to go with a red sleeve.
Stephen Piper to kick. He's the senior, number 23. And let's get it done. Week number 7. That's a low liner taken on one bounce. And on the return is Bishop, and Bishop up to the 30-yard line, and Wapak will start in good field position.
And good 25-yard return for Bishop, but put your head down and try to get another couple yards, number 7.
First and 10 for the Wapakoneta Redskins. As we mentioned, we want to thank our friends at TSC, Susan and Lonnie. And you can catch all the action as you see right now on TSC Channel 3. Tell your friends. Trips out to the left. Moyer in the shotgun position. 2 wide receivers to the right. He'll take the snap. He'll look right. He'll throw. It's Caden Page. He's got it.
He's out of bounds.
For a gain of about 5.
Oh, on the tackle, number 6 for Kenton, Zane Perkins. Zane Perkins is a 6'2", 165 junior.
Nice hard hit there.
Yeah,
too.
he did. He rocked him pretty good.
So it'll bring up 2nd and 5, just underway here at Kenton, Ohio. Wapak's 2nd away game of the season here in week number 7. So we've played a lot of games at home. We've got Page in motion to the right. Moyer takes the snap. He'll look left, sets up the screen. It's Mullen. Mullen up to the 40 and breaks the tackle. Actually, he wasn't even at the 40 yet, but he broke the tackle and then got the first down.
Yeah, nice. On the tackle was 27 for Kenton. Jaden Mustaine, they say. Mustaine, I think. Yeah.
11:33 remaining here in the first quarter. Like I said, just underway. 1st and 10 for the Redskins. They'll move the chains. They'll mark it right there at the 42-yard line of Wapak. Trips out to the right. Moyer with the slot right, looks right, throws right, and that's going to be in and out of the hands of Grant Stauffer.
And number 6, Zane Perkins coming up to make the kind of coming up and scaring him into dropping the ball, it looked like, because he came up and, you know what I mean, he
lost his concentration.
His job. Concentration got lost, and you got to catch the football. And
let's talk about this Kenton defense before we go any further. We've got a couple guys here that we need to keep an eye out for.
There's some
linebacker
Jaden Mustaine, and we got a sophomore tough kid, Maddox Hummel, and a wrestler. He's a wrestler, and we got some other guys in the DB. So there's some good football players here.
Mullen in motion. He's going to take the handoff, tries to do a sweep around right end, decides to cut it upfield. Gets about 5 on the play. It'll bring up 3rd and a long 5, maybe 6.
All right. Well, on the tackle was a host of Kenton Wildcats. You had 62, 27, 65, 74. And you had a lot of guys on the defensive front just made a big hut. They made a big stop. So, and you know what? We're going to have to do something outside here. We're going to have to make something happen because Kenton's doing a good job up front.
Third down for Wapak. Trips out to the right. We've got motion to the right. That's Mullen. Fake toss to Mullen. He's going to look long. In the seam, it's Caden Page.
Oh, and
He's
nice
got
catch.
it at the 30-yard line of Kenton.
Oh, Dan, I don't know if I'm supposed to clap up here like a golf clap, but that's what I was just doing. I don't know if that's normal.
Wow. He threw the ball short. Number one, it was almost blocked.
He did. It was almost blocked.
Number two, if he threw it longer, that would have been a touchdown.
I would have liked to said it was short by what, Dan? In the 90s, what they call that. But we can't even say it on there.
We can't say it on there.
No, we can't say that.
What are you talking about? First down.
It was short,
what we can say,
but he won.
What we can say, it's a Wapak first down. First and 10 from the Kenton 30-yard line. Two wide receivers left. It's Mullen motion left. They set up the screen. He gets in between the two blockers.
Oh, nice
and
run.
Mullen works his way down to about the 25-yard line. He's got another first down.
It don't look like anything's hurting on that boy. I tell you what, Mullins is just a hard-nosed kind of runner.
All right, here we go. First and 10
really
from the 16. Three wide receivers out to the right, one left. Mullen in the backfield with Moyer.
There it is, back.
Moyer takes the snap, looks to the right, sets up the screen to Mullen. Mullen breaks a tackle, didn't really break a tackle, he just sidestepped the guy and got it down to about the 12-yard line. So Wapak on the move. Their first
and Zane Perkins on the tackle coming up and making the tackle with his linebacker coming out and helping with him as Matthew Handel on the tackle. But, man, I tell you what, Kenton's coming up and trying to make a mark here on defense, but Wapak's just kind of methodically taking it down, Dan.
2nd and 6 from the 12-yard line. Two wide receivers out to the left. That's Page to the right. They're going to set up that screen again to Mullen. Mullen's trying to look for some blockers, taking his time to turn the corner, and he gets rolled out of bounds inside the 10-yard line.
First down.
Oh, Paul, come on. Other than images.
Tackle on the far side, on the 5-yard line. First and goal.
So it'll be first and goal for the Wapakoneta Redskins from the 5-yard line.
It's Quinn Refner on the tackle, 5'9", 175 senior.
Stauffer split wide to the right, and Moyer, the ball carrier.
Caleb Moyer with the keeper.
I mean, with the play, what happened was I didn't like the play. They came upside. We got to find somebody in the end of the end zone. You know what? You got Caden Page coming out on the outside, try to get outside. I mean, everybody's going to be, when we get inside the 5-yard line, they are going to start keying on number 2, Caleb Moyer. So Caleb Moyer is going to have to show his magic here. Got big Andre Longsworth. And
second and goal from the 2. Stauffer again split wide to the right, but it's not going to matter. It's going to be Caleb Moyer trying to get into the end zone, and he gets denied once again by a host of red jerseys.
Short of the goal. Brings up third down.
So now it's third and goal from the 1. 7:36 remaining and the clock running. And Wapak with the first possession of the game. A methodical start to the game. Started back at their 31-yard line.
Oh, was he in?
And Moyer.
You got to give it to him.
Not sure what
Not going to give it to him, or he was in, man. There you go. There they gave it to him. Caleb Moyer with a big touchdown run with a host of Kenton Wildcats trying to stop him. Couldn't happen.
So Wapak gets into the end zone on a 2-yard dive by Caleb Moyer, and they draw first blood. 6-0. Let's see if Ethan Izard can complete. Block puts the place down, and the kick is up, and the kick is good. 7:15 remaining, and Wapak takes the early lead, 7-0. We'll be back after this timeout. You're watching high school football on TSC.
It's a beautiful night for high school football.
At Elevation Chiropractic, our mission is to elevate your health and lifestyle, providing you the best customer service possible and making everyone who comes through our door feel welcomed and valued. Dr. Mike Noggle and his team recognize each patient is unique and tailor care plans to meet their needs. By having multiple techniques and therapies, it allows us to get results patients need and desire. We invite you to join the family at Elevation Chiropractic and experience the benefits of consistent chiropractic care. We understand that healing takes time, and we're committed to supporting you every step of the way. Contact us today to schedule an appointment and begin your journey towards elevated health and well-being. Elevation Chiropractic in Wapakoneta. Call 419-738-4373 or visit us at elevationchiroohio.com.
G.A. Windsor & Son Company, family owned and the original recycler since 1848, celebrating our 175th anniversary. We're proud to be headquartered in Wapakoneta, and our commitment to the community has never changed. We celebrate the hard work of our employees and provide our customers with the best service available in our industry, all while being environmentally conscious. We are proud of our city and proud of our workers. We are G.A. Windsor & Son. Visit us on the web at gawindsor.com.
Lee's new crispy golden fried spicy wings come in packs of 6, 12, or 20. That means they're perfect for solo snacking or feasting with family and friends. Sorry, not sorry to your old favorite wing spot. Only at Lee's, famous for chicken.
Founded in 1914, Minster Bank has never lost its focus that separates us from every other bank, and that is helping people achieve financial success. At Minster Bank, we take pride in knowing our customers personally. You can expect a relationship with someone who understands your unique needs and can provide the solutions to help. We're Minster Bank, helping you achieve financial success. Minster Bank, minsterbank.com, member FDIC.
Jake from State Farm. I really want that personal price plan, so I'll admit it. I'm a bath bomb guy.
Dude, you do not need to get that personal. The State Farm Personal Price Plan simply helps you create an affordable price just for you.
For real?
Who's ready for their jazz bath? No?
Who is that guy?
This is Jimmy from Jimmy Sager State Farm in Wapakoneta, Ohio. Stop in our office at 201 East Augley Street or call 419-738-7506 or check us out on the web at jimmysager.com for your free, no-obligation quote.
Welcome back to Kenton, Ohio. Big Dan Wilson alongside of Josh Bishop. Week number 7 of high school football here on TSC. The Wapakoneta Redskins take the early lead 7-0. 7:15 remaining. They march it down 69 yards and finish with a 2-yard Caleb Moyer touchdown. And back come the Wildcats.
Number 5 on the tackle. Braylon Walter. Man, I got too many papers here. I don't like to trade a lot for that. You know what I need? More beer up here. More beer. We'll be fine. We'll call the best game ever.
1st and 10 for the Kenton Wildcats. They'll start at their own 18-yard line. Looks like a handoff. Ooh. That's not going anywhere.
Yeah, big time stop. Chris Martin on the stop. What a great penetration. Kind of just ropped right through the offensive guard and just made the stop. And another, and he's hit again, and he's still running. What a run. Wow, tough run. Beasley with a beastly run, is what I'd say. He carried about 7 Redskins. A host of Redskins on the tackle. Oh, he goes down, and Preezer, Martin, and Walters on the stop. Yes, sir. Big time stop. We had a big sack there, Dan. We had a big old meeting at the quarterback.
And there's that slant pass that we were talking about before the game. And that's Corbin Johnson's pass to McKenzie. And he gets back a little bit of the sack yardage, but it's still going to bring up third down.
Third and two, but what a tackle by Caden Page.
They're in a hurry-up offense, and the quarterback's going to keep it.
Oh, and he just blew through there.
And that second effort is going to get him there.
Corbin Johnson just is a tough runner, Dan. He kind of just squirts right through there. How can't they get that right? You know what I mean? I mean, with the way that the defense should be there.
1st and 10 from the 41.
And there he goes, squirting out! Get there! And Caden Page on the tackle. Kenton with this different offensive look. They're just running the football down our throats right now. And Caden Page with a great stop, but they're doing something different we haven't seen, which, you know, most teams would with a good defense like this. So we're going to switch it up a little bit here and stuff him up with Ryan Walters coming up and to make the good tackle, and with his brother behind him. And Wapak doing their job, but they got gashed here in for a 25-yard gain. Here we go. Oh! Cody Johnson to Maddox McFarland for first down. The 1-yard line. With this running game they're doing tonight, it's kind of scary. Corbin Johnson's probably going to run the football, and he did, but he was short. Nope, he wasn't short. He got the first down. He got the touchdown. All right. So you see it there, folks. So again, Wapak tied up for the first time in the first quarter since week 1.
That was a nice drive by Kenton. And with 4:18 remaining, the Wildcats are back in it. We're knotted at 7. We'll be back right after this timeout. You're watching high school football on TSC.
Your outdoor fun starts here at Dad's Toy Shop. See us today for all of your favorite remote control land, air, and watercraft, and so much more. Dad's Toy Shop in downtown Wapakoneta is your one-stop shop for all of your hobby needs. Tired of searching for the right tire? Then you'll be glad you found Miller Brothers Tire Service. If it's round, rubber, and rolls, we've got it. Lawn and garden, agricultural and industrial, and everything in between. Miller Brothers is your one-stop super shop for everything tires and wheels. We offer the best service around, and we're family-owned and operated. And you know what? We're still going to be here tomorrow because we're on our 2nd generation, and we've been here for 70 years. Give us a call or visit us online at millerbrostoTire.com for all your tire and wheel needs.
Are you having trouble making a decision about where to go for your hearing care? Well, let us help you cut through the noise. Hear what our patients have to say about us here at Auglaize and Sydney Audiology.
Auglaize Audiology has always been a wonderful experience. I have taken both of my little ones there for their preschool examinations, and my kids just love them.
Vanessa is such a calm and interesting audiologist who explains everything so thoroughly.
Don't trust your hearing care to just anyone. See the professionals at Auglaize and Sydney Audiology.
Welcome back to high school football here in Kenton, Ohio. The Kenton Wildcats and the Wapakoneta Redskins were knotted at 7 with 4:18 remaining here in the first quarter. And here's the ensuing kickoff.
And Jarrett Mullins with the return, not a big return, but he got kind of up to the 20-yard line and tackled by a host of Kenton Wildcats.
First and 10 for the Redskins, 4:15 remaining. We'll call it first and 10 from their 21. That's Page in motion to the left. Moyer's going to look right. He's going deep. It's Richardson. He's open at the 50 to the 45 and into Kenton territory. Richardson on the receiving end there.
They call him Richie Rich because they say he's just that good. And Ryan Richardson with a great catch with an awesome throw by Caleb Moyer. On the tackle for Kenton was number 6, Zane Perkins.
So it's first and 10 for Wapak with 3:54 remaining. That's Mullen in motion to the right. He's going to look right. He's going to throw to Caden Page, trying to juke around his man. And it takes 3 Kenton, maybe 4 red jerseys to bring him down.
Yeah, Caden Page with a great run after catch. You know, he got about 3 or 4 yards on the catch and made another 2 or 3 yards. So that's, you got 2 yards to go with a good job getting extra yards after the catch. On the tackle for Kenton was Zane Perkins and Ty Coombs.
Second and 1. There's Mullen in motion to the left. Toss sweep to Mullen. Moyer doesn't go in front of him to lead any blocking, but he had plenty of green space to get around and get the first down. And that'll be inside the 25-yard line, near the 20-yard line, to be first and 10 for the Wapakoneta Redskins.
Yeah, on the tackle for Kenton was 28 on the tackle for Kenton. Quinn Refner. Quinn Refner on the tackle.
First and 10 for Wapak. You can see it there. 2 wide receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Moyer looks left. Now he comes back to the right, throws the screen out to Mullen.
Oh!
Pushing the back by
Darn it.
Richardson. Pushing the back by Richardson.
Bang. Can't do that.
First and 10 for Wapak, but it's going to come back because that was a pretty obvious block in the back.
Very big time, blatantly pushing the back.
I'd like to thank our sponsors for tonight's game once again. Merit Real Estate, Minster Bank, Allen Davis Insurance Agency, and Elevation Chiropractic. Now the penalty is going to bump him back to just inside the 30-yard line. It'll bring up first and 18. 2:23, the clock is running. One wide receiver wide left, as you can see that. We've got whistles, and we might have motion on Wapakoneta. Or we actually have a timeout. There's a timeout on the field. We'll take a timeout with 2:12 remaining. With the score, the Wapakoneta Redskins 7, the Kenton Wildcats 7. We'll be back right after this.
Your outdoor fun starts here at Dad's Toy Shop. See us today for all of your favorite remote control land, air, and watercraft, and so much more. Dad's Toy Shop in downtown Wapakoneta is your one-stop shop for all of your hobby needs.
Lee's new crispy golden fried spicy wings come in packs of 6, 12, or 20. That means they're perfect for solo snacking or feasting with family and friends. Sorry, not sorry to your old favorite wing spot. Only at Lee's, famous for chicken.
Hi, I'm Alan Davis, and since 1984, I've had the privilege to serve our community. My goal has always been to be your solutions provider, protecting things that matter most to you and your family. I want to say thank you to my customers and to the community for all the support we've had for the last 40 years. On behalf of my family and my staff, we sincerely appreciate the ability to serve you for 40 years, providing coverage and peace of mind for things that matter most to you and your family.
TSC is bringing fiber optic high-speed internet to your rural community. Power your household with upload and download speeds as high as 1 gigabit. GigaSpire technology provides blazing fast speeds and whole home coverage so you can enjoy an unrivaled online experience. At TSC, we look forward to bringing you hometown local service, saving you money, and welcoming you to the TSC Gigahood.
Welcome back to Kenton, Ohio. Wapak after the timeout. It'll be 1st and 18 from the 29. Moyer has time. He rolls right. Looks like he's just going to tuck it and run, and he does. He might get a gain of about 4 on the play.
Looking downfield, and Caleb just couldn't see anything happen. Number 12 comes up for Kenton, and Beasley made something I mean, he just pushed him out of bounds. But Caleb always has his eye downfield looking for something to happen. But we're 2nd and 15 now. Uh-oh. Number 0's limping off the field.
Yeah, only a gain of about 5 or 3, so to bring up 2nd and 15. That's Stauffer split wide to the right. Moyer's going to look left, continues to look left, staring down his guy. Now he's got some pressure, gets up to 30, throws, and caught.
Caught, first down, Caden Page.
Caden Page on the receiving end inside the 15-yard line.
32 on Kenton coming up to make the Gary Phipps Jr.
So now it'll bring up 3rd down. We've got conflicting markers on the field. On this side it says 4th down. On the far side it's 3rd down. So yeah, it's 3rd and 3 because of the penalty. Longsworth's in the backfield now. And Moyer, there's lots of movement, misses the snap. And that's either going to be on Wapak.
Come on, boys.
It is.
Come on, boys. We're playing like crappy. Let's go here.
So that's a tough loss for Wapak as it was 3rd and 3. And now they're going to back it just inside the 20-yard line. So now it's 3rd and 8. I assume it's 4-down territory no matter what.
Yeah, I would
right,
say
John?
too. You try to get like at least half the yards back. We got a new back in here, Bryson Pack.
Just under a minute remaining. Moyer takes the snap, looks, has time, throws, caught. And that's Ryan Walters inside the 10-yard line. He's got enough for a 1st down.
Nice.
So that was a nice pitch and catch by Moyer and Walters. I'd like to see Walters get in the game a little bit more.
Yeah, Walter is that guy. He's not a burner. He's probably a 4'8" guy, but just a good possession receiver like Brian Brennan or Brian Hartline or some of those kind of guys where he can make plays.
1st and goal from the 10. That's Ryan Richardson actually in the backfield. And Moyer on the quarterback keeper down to the 5, trying to get in the corner and get in the end zone. And let's see if they say he's out of bounds. He's just went out of bounds before he got to the end zone. Caden Page was trying to sell that to the official down there in the corner, and he wasn't having anything to say about it or do anything about it. 18 seconds remaining And Wapak threatening.
2nd and 1 here. What do you think, Dan? What do you think Wapak should do? I think maybe they should do the hooky dook pass.
Quarterback keeper, I can see that coming, and it is.
Oh,
and it's Moyer leaning forward and into the end zone for his 2nd touchdown of the night. So with 15 seconds remaining in the quarter, Wapakoneta extends their lead now. Well, they take back the lead, let's put it that way. 13-7. Eisert to come in and try for the extra point here. So that was a nice, long, sustained drive by Wapak. Few mistakes, though.
Right.
You don't want to see that. The Eisert kick is up, and the kick is good. Like I said, with 15 seconds remaining, Wapak 14, the Kenton Wildcats 7. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back right after this. You're watching high school football on TSC.
Personal service. That's Home Savings Bank. Locally owned and operated, Home Savings Bank takes pride in being part of the Wapakoneta community since 1941. Home Savings Bank continues to offer more services like online bill pay, ID Theft Smart, a mobile banking app, home mortgage and equity loans, construction loans, lines of credit, savings accounts, IRAs, and more. All with friendliness, integrity, and the personal service you deserve. Home Savings Bank in downtown Wapakoneta. Let me tell you about my friends at Miller's Corral, a family-owned discount appliance and furniture store right here in Wapakoneta. Miller's Corral has served customers in Wapakoneta and the surrounding area since 1981, and I can tell you firsthand, they beat the big box stores. Low prices on quality products and top-notch customer service. They're all about service, delivery, installation, and repair. Miller's Corral is an authorized dealer of such brands as Amana, FlexSteel, KitchenAid, Maytag, Whirlpool, and more. Take my word for it, they are the best. For complete sales and service, visit my friends at Miller's Corral and the Grandview Plaza, Wapakoneta.
TSC has streaming television services available in the Gigahood, delivered over our blazing fast fiber internet. Choose TV to fit your family's needs. Enjoy our basic package with all the local channels, or try the extended basic package with sports, news, music, and family entertainment. Download the Your TV Green app and use your Amazon Fire Stick to start watching today. Still need internet? Go to www.telcirco.com and choose the Connect Me button to complete the fiber connection form, and we'll take care of the rest.
I am committed to volunteering my time.
I'm 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 committed to volunteering my time.
I am committed to volunteering my time and help you determine the value of your home with a free market valuation.
Every month or quarter we receive a statement for your other valuable assets, so why not know the value of your home?
We can set up an appointment to take a quick look at your home and determine the value of your largest asset.
Set up your appointment today by calling 419-738-1161 or check out our website at merit-re.com to connect with your favorite agent.
Welcome back to Kenton with 15 seconds remaining on the clock. The Wapakoneta Redskins 14, the Kenton Wildcats 7.
And back deep for Kenton is number 1, Maddox Homond and Blaine Bushong.
Eisert with the ensuing kickoff. That's a hard liner, taking it up 15 to the 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. One man to beat. Eisert misses the tackle. Longsworth got him by the heel. And what a nice return.
Wow.
What a nice return by Zane Perkins.
Zane Perkins. I had the name
junior.
on earlier. Zane Perkins with a big return. And luckily, just stopping him, he had Bishop and
wow, with 5 seconds remaining in the quarter.
Behind him to try to stop it, but he had a head of steam coming down.
So they're going to start their second possession at the Wapak 26-yard line. Wow. Johnston takes the snap. He's under a lot of duress, and he's going to go down. Longsworth in there on the tackle. Nice to see him out there.
Yes, Longsworth out there, and 51, Wyatt Buell. just got mad at himself. That's what he does. I watch this kid wrestle all the time. He's a freak of nature. I mean, Dan, unless you watch wrestlers, dude, this guy is real. You got some of the – you're not – if he gets a hold of you, you're down. I swear to God, you're down.
Well, that'll bring us down to the end of the first quarter here in Kenton with our score. The Kenton Wildcats 4-7, the Wapakoneta Redskins 14. We'll be back with second quarter action right after this. You're watching high school football on TSC.
Let me tell you about my friends at Miller's Corral, a family-owned discount appliance and furniture store right here in Wapakoneta. Miller's Corral has served customers in Wapakoneta and the surrounding area since 1981, and I can tell you firsthand, they beat the big box stores. Low prices on quality products and top-notch customer service. They're all about service, delivery, installation, and repair. Miller's Corral is an authorized dealer of such brands as Amana, FlexSteel, KitchenAid, Maytag, Whirlpool, and more. Take my word for it, they are the best. For complete sales and service, visit my friends at Miller's Corral in the Grandview Plaza, Wapakoneta.
I am committed to volunteering my time.
I'm 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 committed to volunteering my time.
I am committed to volunteering my time and help you determine the value of your home with a free market valuation.
Every month or quarter, we receive a statement for your other valuable assets. So why not know the value of your home?
We can set up an appointment to take a quick look at your home and determine the value of your largest asset.
Set up your appointment today by calling 419-738-1161 or check out our website at merit-re.com to connect with your favorite agent.
Personal service. That's Home Savings Bank. Locally owned and operated, Home Savings Bank takes pride in being part of the Wapakoneta community since 1941. Home Savings Bank continues to offer more services like online bill pay, ID Theft Smart, a mobile banking app, home mortgage and equity loans, construction loans, lines of credit, savings accounts, IRAs, and more. All with friendliness, integrity, and the personal service you deserve. Home Savings Bank in downtown Wapakoneta.
TSC has streaming television services available in the Gigahood, delivered over our blazing fast fiber internet. Choose TV to fit your family's needs. Enjoy our basic package with all the local channels, or try the extended basic package with sports, news, music, and family entertainment. Download the Your TV Green app and use your Amazon Fire Stick to start watching today. Still need internet? Go to www.telcirco.com and choose the Connect Me button to complete the fiber connection form, and we'll take care of the rest.
Welcome back to Kenton, Ohio. Week number 7 already of high school football here on TSC. The Kenton Wildcats with a second down and 20 after the huge loss. And under duress is Johnson again and trying to break some tackles.
I think it's Wyatt Buell and Preezer on the tackle. My golly.
Nice.
Frickin' wrestlers are just getting back in it.
Nice pursuit. Yeah, that was great. So all the positivity that came back from that ensuing kickoff after the Wapakoneta score that got him down to the Wapak 26 now puts the ball at the 40-yard line. 3rd and 26. And Johnson, there's all kind of pressure back there, but boy, there's a flag down already. His throw is going to be completed inside the 25-yard line, but there might be holding. That looks like that's going to come back.
Yeah, they're going to have 4th down and a Schlockens a lot of yards. A Schalotza yards then. That's what they say in German. I don't know. Something like that I heard a German kid the other day.
Okay, so we've got a holding penalty. So they're really shooting themselves in the foot here.
It was 3rd and 26 before. Now it's about 3rd and 40, I think. 3rd and.
Well, they're put the ball at the 50-yard line.
They're going to try to blow right over our top of us, I think.
Well, there's
3rd and 36.
It's a no-brainer. They got to go for it.
Yep. He's looking to the right.
Johnson looks, sets
and
up.
He's sacked. Martin. Biggie Martin coming in. Biggie. They call him Biggie Martin. 57 coming in, and
so now they're going to have to punt the ball
off of him.
Now they're going to have to punt the ball.
Well, I'd hope.
Boy, that was so promising after that ensuing kickoff return by number 6, Zane Perkins, the junior. Put it down to the Wapak 26-yard line, but penalties and great defensive pursuit.
Back deep is Caden Page and Jarrett Mullen.
That's
and
a
Jarrett Mullen
liner that takes a
and he's just going to kind of get away from it and look like a bunch of cats just jumping over a ball. They got some of that stuff they call, what is that stuff they put on balls?
Catnip.
Catnip. Looked like they were just all over the place.
Okay. Want to thank our sponsors once again for tonight's contest, our friends at Miller's Corral, Minster Bank, Home Savings Bank. Also want to give a big shout out to our friends at Ely Funeral Home and Crematory, Deb and Dick Ely. Just a great family business there. They have the heritage, the vision, and the people to help create a healing experience for you and your family. Give them a call in your time of need. Ely Funeral Home and Crematory. Thank you for your sponsorship. 1st and 10 for the Redskins from the 21. 2 wide receivers out to the left. Moyer looks left, throws left. It's Caden Page on the receiving end. And he gets rustled down around the 27-yard line.
Yeah, we got on the tackle for for Kenton was number 12, Graydon Blackman Beasley. Just a young kid. He's only Beasley's only senior. I mean, he has no years to go.
A young kid.
This is it for him.
You're killing me. You're killing me, man. All right, gain of 6. We'll call 2nd and 4. Here comes Moyer.
There he is. Oh,
and he's going to set up that little screen, that bubble screen to Page.
And there he is.
Page.
He's gone.
To the 50.
No. Number 8 on the tackle for Kenton, Ty Combs. Man, he was a game-saving tackle.
Page is getting up hurt, though. He's holding his left hand.
Don't like to see that.
So he's going to the sideline.
He's going
to
the sideline, and hopefully they fix that up for him. And Noah Bishop's coming in, and
9:24 remaining, and the clock running here in the second quarter. Wapak up 14-7. They're on the move with their 3rd possession of the game. 2 wide receivers split wide to the right. And that's Bishop in motion to the right. Moyer looks right. Bishop was open. He didn't hit him right away, and now he's going to go to him.
Oh, and he caught it. He had a first or 7-yard catch.
Noah Bishop on the receiving end
Tell
there.
you what, Dan,
he was open right away.
He was right away. But, Dan, I threw the football since he was 2 years old. He couldn't even see the ball, and I threw it right at his face. And it kind of bounced off his face until he learned how to catch it. You knew we did that. That's what we do to those kids. You got to catch the football, son.
That puts the ball at the 40-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Just exactly 9 minutes remaining here in the half. Things are going pretty quickly here for the Wapakoneta Redskins. That's Stauffer split wide to the left, trips out to the left, single wide receiver to the right. Moyer fakes right, looks left. He was going to throw that screen, decided not to throw it to Mullen. Now he's going downfield.
He's got it!
And
came right out of his hands.
Ryan Richardson
just it didn't look right. I know he's mad.
Stops the clock with 8:52 remaining.
He'll pick it up tomorrow.
Still brings up 3rd and 4. I see it as 4-down territory no matter what for Wapak. So they've got trips out to the left. Caden Page is back into the game. He's tight right. Mullen in the backfield with Moyer as he stands at the Kenton 45. Now they're going to set up another screen over here, but there's a flag on the play on this sideline, and it's going to go against the Wapakoneta Redskins. So it's going to be a false start against the Redskins, and that's going to move the ball back to the 45-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd and 9. Wapak coming into this game 6-0. Kenton 1-5. This is only our 2nd away game of the season.
It's crazy, isn't it?
It's our first game on grass, too.
Dan, 32.
3rd and 9 from the 45. 2 wide receivers left. There's movement on the line, but they managed to get back. No encroachment. Moyer looks to the sideline. Two wide receivers to his right. Now Mullen moves to his left. And Moyer takes the snap. He's looking left. Mullen was up open again. Moyer didn't throw it. There's another flag in the backfield. It's going to be holding on Wapak as Moyer gets it up for the first down.
Dang it.
But it's going to come back. So after a 3rd and 3, that penalty, first penalty, moved it to 3rd and 9, and now another penalty.
He's got to see it faster. He's got to see it faster. Not seeing it. Damn it.
Boy, that's a tough one right there. As we told you, at 3rd and 3, it looked like 4-down territory, but now you're going to have to get most of this back to even think about going for it on 4th down, as the nose of the ball sits just inside of the Wapak 45-yard line. So it'll bring up 3rd and 19, 8:37, I should say. Remaining here in the half, we got trips out to the left. That's Richardson wide to the left. One wide receiver to the right. Moyer, quarterback keeper, he was keeping it all the way. He planted his foot and started to run. He's got back the penalty yardage.
He's got it. That's nice. That was nice. Sorry, you got it, Dan. Well,
anyway, he's got enough for a first down.
He does.
As you could tell.
Sometimes I could see it. I was out the window.
Yeah.
You know, sorry, Dan.
That's okay.
I got out of control.
That's okay.
Always like I usually do.
I think, as you could tell by what you saw and heard.
Here, Josh gets a little excited.
It's a first down for Wapak.
It is first down.
So Moyer did a great job, but he planted his foot right away.
Right.
You knew that he was going to run the ball right away. 8:15 remaining here in the half. Wapak back on track now with 1st and 10 from the Kenton 35-yard line. Hand off to Mullen. Mullen up to the 30-yard line. And Mullen with a gain of 6 on the play. So it'll bring up gain of 6. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
I think it's Gary Phipps. 32. Yep, that's it.
Stauffer split wide to the left, but it's going to be Mullen, the ball carrier again. Plants his foot, cuts it into the inside, has enough for the first down inside the 20.
Nice, nice, nice. You got a guy down. Is he okay? Yes, he is. But Jarrett with a big run, and on the tackle, 24 for Kenton.
That helmet protector is supposed to be the same color of their helmet.
Yeah, I know.
It's not supposed to be dark.
It shouldn't look like that. It looks like he has a gorilla helmet on or something.
It's supposed to be the same color of their helmet. That's what I thought.
That looks awful.
So anyway,
I mean, you know who he is.
We're not worried about style points here. Wapak on the move, 1st and 10 from the 18. Here's Mullen again, drops his shoulder.
And he got close to a first down.
Yeah, that's going to be real close. We'll see where they mark it. Well, actually, he's going to be 2 yards short of the first down. 6:47 remaining, the clock running here in Kenton. Wapak drew first blood on their first possession of the game. Kenton came right back, roared right back, and scored a touchdown. Wapak took their second possession and drove pretty much, 79 yards in a Moyer TD. And then Kenton got the ball back on a great ensuing kickoff down to the Wapak 26, unable to do it. And now they're threatening again, and that's Moyer carrying a couple of red jerseys with him.
Dang, he runs so tough up the middle. I know why you want to give him the ball, but I hate giving him the ball because there's a quarterback, and I love to see him just stay healthy. But great run.
Boy, he almost got it in the end zone, too.
Like Ohio State, you got Howard, you got Devin Brown, you got a bunch of guys behind them, but we don't have a lot behind old Caleb Moyer.
Now it's going to be 1st and goal from the 1. So maybe another Moyer run as Longsworth sets up and follows. He actually was supposed to be the lead block, and Moyer was supposed to follow him, but instead he cut it inside the block and got the touchdown anyway. So on their 3rd possession of the game, it's a 3rd touchdown for Moyer. And Wapak extends their lead now to 20-7 with 5:53 remaining here in the first half. Iser to attempt the extra point. Elliott Block on the hold. He'll take the snap, place. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So Wapak, 3 possessions, 3 touchdowns. So far, so good. It's the Wapakoneta Redskins 21, the Kenton Wildcats 7. We'll be back after this timeout. You're watching high school football on TSC.
Your outdoor fun starts here at Dad's Toy Shop. See us today for all of your favorite remote control land, air, and watercraft, and so much more. Dad's Toy Shop in downtown Wapakoneta is your one-stop shop for all of your hobby needs.
Lee's new crispy golden fried spicy wings come in packs of 6, 12, or 20. That means they're perfect for solo snacking or feasting with family and friends. Sorry, not sorry to your old favorite wing spot. Only at Lee's, famous for chicken.
Hi, I'm Alan Davis, and since 1984, I've had the privilege to serve our community. My goal has always been to be your solutions provider, protecting things that matter most to you and your family. I want to say thank you to my customers and to the community for all the support we've had for the last 40 years. On behalf of my family and my staff, we sincerely appreciate the ability to serve you for 40 years, providing coverage and peace of mind for things that matter most to you and your family.
Welcome back to Kenton, Ohio, on a beautiful night for high school football, right, Josh?
Yes, nice football night. Tell you that this is one of the only green grass is actually natural grass we play on anymore.
Doesn't it look nice after the drought?
Beautiful.
Everybody was experiencing a drought, and it looks beautiful. There it is, a nice return again.
Oh, and Noah Bishop with a tackle.
Number 6, Zane Perkins once again on the return. And Perkins with a nice return. They couldn't do anything about it the first time that he had a great return. And it went all the way down to the Wapak 26-yard line, but they'll start their 3rd possession of the game at their own 42. Corbin Johnson in the shotgun. To the right of him is McKenzie. Takes the high snap. He's going to hand it off. And that one's probably going to get a gain about 2 on the play.
And Braylon Walter coming down the line and making a big-time tackle. He's got them long arms. He's like an owl or a screech. He just comes down and makes a lot of noise coming down the line with him. He's like that long DN that has a long stretch to him. He's awesome.
Beasley with a gain of 2. It'll bring up 2nd and 8. They set up the screen. He's got some blockers in front of him. And boy, he's got a burst of speed,
yes,
that young man.
He's nasty. They call him Zane Perkins, Dan, because he's Perkins. He goes.
5:10 remaining here in the half. The clock is running. Kenton down by 2 touchdowns. Into Wapak territory now. 1st and 10.
Here they're coming.
There goes Johnson. He looks to the right. He's got some pressure.
Throwing. Oh, and he's hit by number 3.
And that's caught.
Number 3.
Caught by number 26, McKenzie.
And Grant Stauffer on the tackle.
It's 1st and 10 from the 30. Kenton on the move. Longsworth is at the nose position down there. Did you see that?
Yep. And here comes the quarterback.
Johnson tries to turn the corner and gets rustled out of bounds.
And the receivers are really doing a good job as the cornerback comes up and makes a tackle on Noah Bishop. But I tell you what, they're getting a good blocks out front so the quarterback can run. But Kenton's always been a good blocking team. I don't know if they're really good at getting their hands inside the shoulder pads. We try to teach that at the midget level, Dan.
2nd and about 7 on the play. And it looks like that might be a Kenton first down. Another nice run.
And Stauffer with the tackle.
That was Beasley again. Another nice run by Beasley. 1st and 10 for Kenton on the move. They're at the Wapak 19-yard line. 4:22 remaining. Johnson again in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers left. We've got 1 wide right. He's not doing too much. We're not doing anything unusual, you know, after looking at their previous games. The quarterback's running. McKenzie, and there you go. Quarterback run again.
Nowhere to go. A gang tackled by the Redskins defense. It was a bunch of guys up there. Number 20, Ryan Richardson, and Pack, Preezer, Martin. They're all in there. They're doing their jobs, but hey, they're going to have to tighten up here, Dan. I mean, we've let a lot of yards. We've getting Kenton up a lot of yards here, so they got to tighten it up here.
2nd and 8 from the 17. 2 wide receivers
right
wide
side.
right, and that's where he's looking. Throws and incomplete. I thought he kept his feet in, but they're going to say he was out of bounds.
Nice, good try for a catch for number 20.
That was 26, McKenzie.
Was it 26?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's McKenzie.
Now it brings up a big 3rd and 8 from the 17. And again, a nice run up the middle by Johnston. Corbin Johnson has enough for the first down inside the 10-yard line.
And I'll tell you what, Dan, old Corbin Johnson, he is putting out the energy tonight, isn't he?
First and goal.
He's giving it to him.
First and goal from the 5, and the clock running. Exactly 3 minutes remaining. Johnson in the shotgun, fakes the handoff. No, he's going to give it to that guy in the backfield, and that's not going anywhere.
Tackle by number.
Good read by the defense.
8, Bryson Pack, coming up and making a tackle along with Preezer.
Beasley, the ball carrier. Second and 5. We'll call no gain on that. 2:36 remaining. Again, the clock is running. Kenton down by 2 touchdowns, as you can see. 21-7. He's got 2 wide receivers out to the right. He's got 1 wide right, and that's where he's looking.
Oh,
yes!
Nice breakup.
And that pass intended.
Number 7 with it, with a breakup pass. Noah Bishop, nice.
That was intended for Maddox Hommel. Maddox Hommel unable to hold on to it as Bishop breaks it up. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Dang.
No keeping your enthusiasm to a minimum, is it? 3rd and 5. They try to run the same play, and another big defensive play by Bishop.
Bishop coming up and making things happen. A lot like his mom when she's mad at me sometimes at the house. When I don't get my
on the receiving end. McFarland on the receiving end, and that'll bring up a huge 4th down. So surprised Kenton's not calling timeout right now. They're running down the play clock. They're looking to the sideline. Why not burn a timeout and talk about it? It's 4th down. Coach Zach Turner is walking down the sideline, and I think that's exactly what he's going to do. He's going to burn as much time as he can and talk about this 4th down play. So they'll call timeout probably here with a second left, and they do. So with a $1:33 remaining, I said a second left in the play clock is what I meant. And we'll keep it right here.
Right.
Couple of nice plays by the namesake down there.
I tell you what, they've gave up.
I don't know if I'll get the hearing back in my ear after that one.
Well, Dan only has hearing in one ear, but I always try to yell in his good ear. Sometimes we
That's
get a little.
That's the only ear I have to listen
and
in.
he gets mad when I yell too loud. But hey, guys, ladies and gentlemen, we are big Redskins fans up here, and we love to get loud and rowdy.
I want to thank our sponsors for tonight's contest. Of course, our friends over at Dad's Toy Shop. Go see my friend J.P. Metz and the family down there. Boy, I'm telling you, they have some great gift ideas for Christmas. If you're doing your Christmas shopping and you know somebody in your family that likes those remote-controlled cars, trucks, planes, boats, they have them for you. Plus, they have their great wall of parts. They can fix it. So get it there and get ready for Christmas and surprise your loved one. Also want to remind you about the Let's Back the Blue. The letsbacktheblue.org is the website you need to go to. Big raffle coming up November 17th. Check it out on the web, letsbacktheblue.org. Well, here is a big 4th down for Kenton. Corbin Johnson, the quarterback. Behind him is Beasley. Fake to Beasley. Johnson has time. Looking, throws.
Oh,
it's picked off.
We got a number. That's another one from Ryan. Oh, is it Bryson Pack? Who caught that?
That was Ryan Walter on the interception.
Love it, Ryan. Ryan Walter with his 3rd INT of the year. Senior year. Some guy comes in and gets his first. We have those kind of guys, Dan. They get their first starts in their senior year, and they come out and just go lights out.
Well, that
man.
was that.
He's worked hard, Dan, in the offseason.
Johnson had an opportunity to get the ball to somebody. He had plenty of time, and Wapak just kind of sat back, waiting for him. I thought he was actually going to run the ball, so I was pretty surprised. So Wapak will take over on downs, 1st and 10 on the 20-yard line. Back comes Moyer. Hands it off to Mullen. Mullen gets hit in the backfield, but manages to push his way forward for a gain of maybe 5 on the play. That was a nice run by Mullen. Hey, want to remind everybody out there, you got a friend that wants and needs good residential TV service, tell them to get TSC. All you have to do is mention you heard it here on Wapak Football Game and get 3 months absolutely free. That's 3 months free for just mentioning this to our TSC new customers. So that's going to be another false start for the Wapakoneta Redskins. And it's week number 7 already, Josh. We've been talking about a lot of penalties on Wapak this year.
Yeah, we've had some penalties, and we've had a lot of new kids. We've had guys getting hurt, and we come in here and out. And tell you what, Dan, we're 6-0 going for a 7-0. With some of the penalties we've had, we're still coming out on top.
Grant Stauffer split wide to the left. One wide receiver split wide to the right. It looks like it's going to be another run, and it's going to be Mullen. He got caught immediately in the backfield and tried to break his leg away from the defense, and whoever was down on the tackle there.
I think you said it right, Dan. I think the Kenton Wildcats were down there trying to break his leg because they were pulling on it pretty hard.
That was Ty Combs down there. He had a nice hold on that leg.
Yes, he did.
3rd and 9, and we've got another timeout on the field, so we'll keep it right here. Once again, want to thank our sponsors for tonight's contest, Elevation Chiropractic, Home Savings Bank. Can't say enough about G.A. Windsor & Sons every week. Sean Windsor, Gus Windsor, and the family. Big shout-out to Jimmy Sager at State Farm Insurance and Dan and Vanessa Lee at All Glaze Audiology. Also want to remind you once again that there are plenty of things to see and do every first Friday in downtown Wapakoneta. There's always some great shops, whether they're specialty shops, the antique shops, great places to eat. Lots of things to see and do in downtown Wapakoneta. So bring in your family and friends and enjoy an afternoon, a Friday evening if you don't come to the game, or Saturday all day long. Just a great place to shop and take the family and enjoy a beautiful day with lots of choices when it comes to shopping and a lot of choices when it comes to eating. Can't say enough about people in downtown Wapakoneta.
Really, you go down to Wapak, it is a beautiful scenery uptown Wapakoneta.
It really is, yeah.
It is. It's nice. And, I mean, it's one
They've
of those
done a great
towns
job
you don't have a lot of
backside
in
of town,
Ohio.
too.
Yes. Great restaurants, a lot of things to do. They do a lot for the kids in town and out at Neil Armstrong Museum.
Yeah, forgot about the museum.
Yes, they do,
too.
man. They do a lot.
28 seconds remaining. Moyer in the shotgun on 3rd and 9. He's going to keep it. He's going to run, and he's going to get pushed forward near the 30-yard line. It's going to be real close to a first down. And it's going to be right. The nose of the ball is going to be really close to that first down. And they might bring out the chains. I don't think I've seen anybody bring out the chains in 2 years.
No.
No, they're going to say he's got it. He's got enough for the first down.
Yeah. And why are they running the clock? He got the first down. They should have stopped the clock, but they're running the clock.
Yep, that's right.
Why is it running? They're just going to take. Maybe they said.
Well, they called the first down and told them to run the clock, and
let's do it.
That'll bring us to the end of the first half in Kenton. With the score, the Wapakoneta Redskins 21, the Kenton Wildcats 7. We'll be back with second half action after this timeout. You're listening, you're watching, you're experiencing high school football here on TSC.
It's a beautiful night for high school football.
Your outdoor fun starts here at Dad's Toy Shop. See us today for all of your favorite remote control land, air, and watercraft, and so much more. Dad's Toy Shop in downtown Wapakoneta is your one-stop shop for all of your hobby needs. Tired of searching for the right tire? Then you'll be glad you found Miller Brothers Tire Service. If it's round, rubber, and rolls, we've got it. Lawn and garden, agricultural and industrial, and everything in between. Miller Brothers is your one-stop super shop for everything tires and wheels. We offer the best service around, and we're family-owned and operated. And you know what? We're still going to be here tomorrow because we're on our second generation, and we've been here for 70 years. Give us a call or visit us online at millerbrostoTire.com for all your tire and wheel needs.
Are you having trouble making a decision about where to go for your hearing care? Well, let us help you cut through the noise. Hear what our patients have to say about us here at Auglaze and Sydney Audiology.
Auglaze Audiology has always been a wonderful experience. I have taken both of my little ones there for their preschool examinations, and my kids just love them.
Vanessa is such a calm and interesting audiologist who explains everything so thoroughly.
Don't trust your hearing care to just anyone. See the professionals at Auglaze and Sydney Audiology.
At Elevation Chiropractic, our mission is to elevate your health and lifestyle, providing you the best customer service possible and making everyone who comes through our door feel welcomed and valued. Dr. Mike Noggle and his team recognize each patient is unique and tailor care plans to meet their needs. By having multiple techniques and therapies, it allows us to get results patients need and desire. We invite you to join the family at Elevation Chiropractic and experience the benefits of consistent chiropractic care. We understand that healing takes time, and we're committed to supporting you every step of the way. Contact us today to schedule an appointment and begin your journey towards elevated health and well-being. Elevation Chiropractic in Wapakoneta. Call 419-738-4373 or visit us at elevationchiroohio.com.
G.A. Windsor & Son Company, family owned and the original recycler since 1848, celebrating our 175th anniversary. We're proud to be headquartered in Wapakoneta, and our commitment to the community has never changed. We celebrate the hard work of our employees and provide our customers with the best service available in our industry, all while being environmentally conscious. We are proud of our city and proud of our workers. We are G.A. Windsor & Son. Visit us on the web at gawindsor.com.
Lee's new crispy golden fried spicy wings come in packs of 6, 12, or 20. That means they're perfect for solo snacking or feasting with family and friends. Sorry, not sorry to your old favorite wing spot. Only at Lee's, famous for chicken.
Founded in 1914, Minster Bank has never lost its focus that separates us from every other bank, and that is helping people achieve financial success. At Minster Bank, we take pride in knowing our customers personally. You can expect a relationship with someone who understands your unique needs and can provide the solutions to help. We're Minster Bank, helping you achieve financial success. Minster Bank, minsterbank.com, member FDIC.
Jake from State Farm. I really want that personal price plan, so I'll admit it. I'm a bath bomb guy.
Dude, you do not need to get that personal. The State Farm Personal Price Plan simply helps you create an affordable price just for you.
For real?
Who's ready for their jazz bath? No?
Who is that guy?
This is Jimmy from Jimmy Sager State Farm in Wapakoneta, Ohio. Stop in our office at 201 East Auglaze Street or call 419-738-7506 or check us out on the web at jimmysager.com for your free, no obligation quote.
Friday Night Football on TSC.
Welcome back to Kenton, Ohio. Big Dan Wilson alongside of Josh Bishop. Week number 7 already of high school football. And You look at the scoreboard right now, it's 21-7, but does it really seem like that?
No, it doesn't. It feels like it's been a dogfight tonight.
Really?
You know what I mean? I mean, Kenton's playing their butts off. I mean, they're playing good defense, offense. For Kenton's offense, their quarterback is a man tonight, Corbin Johnston. He is doing everything. He's finding guys.
He's living
here
up
and
to
there.
the statistics that we looked at the beginning.
And he is doing a good job
coming into this game.
Yeah.
You know, one of the things too that I think is impressive is, you know, they've actually had pretty good field position. That return after the second touchdown by Mullen to the 26-yard line of Wapakoneta, that was a really good setup, and they were in good position. But like we've seen with other teams against Wapakoneta, they just kind of shot themselves in the foot. Zane Perkins, the junior, was the one that had that return, and then he came back and set up a really nice return too that took it to the Wapakoneta 42-yard line, and they moved it closer to get a possible touchdown. But on a 4th down and goal, Johnson throws that interception. So, you know, it's just a weird kind of game. Even though Wapak has 3 touchdowns, all by Moyer, all less than 2 yards, by the way, set up by long sustained drives, started at their 31, started at their 21, started at their 21. It just doesn't seem like a blowout game.
Yeah.
It just doesn't seem like Kenton's even down by 14.
Yeah, it's anybody's game at this point, Dan.
So Kenton will get the ball back to start the second half. We got some great sponsors, and we'll continue to tell you about all those people that helped this year get underway and keep going, like TSC, our good friends at TSC, Susan and Lonnie, thank you so very much. Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken, Merritt Real Estate, and Allen Davis Insurance Agency. Eisert to get behind the ball, and he just kicks it along the ground. Just a little squib kick there. And that actually still on his feet. And still on his feet. Still with that push forward.
That was a
strong run by number 22, McFarland. Wow. What was that all? So, listen. That return, to me, epitomizes this entire game.
Yeah.
He got the ball, and it's this slow scrum.
It's a scrum. It's like
maybe this whole game is a scrum.
It's a scrum. They're all fighting down there. All right, you got a lot of chippiness. They're all getting after each other. Kenton wants it. They're 1-5, Dan. They want this game. They want to prove themselves. Hey, they only lost by a touchdown to Defiance. They're a tough football team.
Johnson in the shotgun, trips out to the right. That's motion to the right.
Oh, and there he is. Who is it? That is Buell again. He's on fire.
Wow.
My gosh.
Wow.
Buell, what the heck did he eat before he came here?
So this
is raw meat and gunpowder, Dan.
This is what I'm talking about, man. So they got that really nice return, and then what happens? A big loss on the play.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just stereotypical for at least the last 2 weeks with our opponents. There's Johnson in the shotgun. He's got some time. Now he's got to get out of there, and now he can't get out of there.
And Wyatt Buell's a freak. He's a freak tonight.
Hey, listen.
What's wrong with him?
We got to give a big heads up to number 24 right there.
Andre Longsworth.
Longsworth was down around the ankles there. He was doing a little ankle biting.
I don't know what Truesdale did at halftime, but he's got these guys eating it up.
And just like that, it's 3rd and 24.
Yes.
Dude, this opening drive started at their 41. Now we're at their 27. 4 wide receivers out to the right. This brings back memories, mock memories.
Oh! Oh!
That wasn't a mock memory.
Yes, no.
That was a Wapak memory right now.
Right.
Jared Mullen.
Jared Mullen comes with a big tackle on the receiver for Kenton, and nowhere to go. Nowhere to go.
You know, we talk about Mullen's offensive prowess and how he has really helped fill the shoes. Each week he's gotten better and better and filled the shoes of a Jace Nouse. But we got to talk about that young man's tackling. Boy,
he don't miss.
He's like that Bishop kid.
Yeah, they don't miss.
They get their hands on you.
It's a wrestling mentality, Dan.
And that's a fair catch taken by Caden Page. And Wapak will start their first possession in good field position. So, yeah, I mean, this is what I'm talking about. I mean, fundamental football. Executing the fundamentals is what it's all about. And that particular play right there, we've seen it so many times, that last play by Kenton, that 4 wide receiver out to the right. Sometimes they set up a screen. Sometimes they used to and not get called, but there was a lot of screening going on for players going down the field or across the middle.
Right.
And all he had to do was get by a safety, and they got a 70-yard touchdown.
Right.
But that just didn't happen on that.
No.
We've got an injury timeout on the field.
I don't know what happened, but
9:58 remaining. And with that timeout, we're just going to keep it right here because we're just back from our halftime break. So we'll take a little time and talk about our sponsors once again, our good friends at Ely Funeral Home and Crematory. At Ely Funeral Home and Crematory, they're the ultimate provider of creating healing experiences here in the community. They have the heritage, the vision, and the people there, Deb and Dick Ely and the family, that really have built their business on quality, sincerity, and trust. Check them out on the web, Ely Funeral Home and Crematory, and thank you, Deb and Dick, for your sponsorship again this year. Don't forget to check out letsbacktheblue.org. It's a grassroots endeavor to encourage, support, and appreciate law enforcement and their efforts, and to bring law enforcement and the communities they serve together. It's a big event coming up November 17th, a big raffle, Back the Blue. Check them out on the web at letsbacktheblue.org. Wapak will start 1st and 10 from their own 43-yard line. Moyer takes the snap.
Him!
Play action, has a guy down the middle.
Go!
To the 10,
yes!
5, touchdown,
and it's
Wapak.
Stauffer.
Wow.
Wowzer. Right there, back in black.
Stauffer.
There he goes. And he turned on the Jets and outran the defender.
57-yard TD pass from Moyer to Stauffer. Wow.
That was nice, boys. Who called that, you?
Just like
nice,
that.
Brother.
Grant
nice
Stauffer.
call.
And just like that.
If I was the receiver, would you have called that? You should have. I would have fell over at 10.
The kick is up and the kick is good, and your mic is live while you're talking to the coaches.
Yes, I'm talking to the coaches here. I just wanted to see if they thought I could still run like I used to, Dan.
Okay, well, with that in mind, and we're going to take a timeout with 9:47 remaining. Wapak takes the first possession of the second half, the first play, and a 57-yard TD pass from Moyer to Stauffer. We got to catch our breath. We'll be back.
That was awesome.
You're watching high school football on TSC.
Tired of searching for the right tire? Then you'll be glad you found Miller Brothers Tire Service. If it's round, rubber, and rolls, we've got it. Lawn and garden, agricultural and industrial, and everything in between. Miller Brothers is your one-stop super shop for everything tires and wheels. We offer the best service around, and we're family-owned and operated. And you know what? We're still going to be here tomorrow because we're on our second generation, and we've been here for 70 years. Give us a call or visit us online at MillerBrosTire.com for all your tire and wheel needs.
Are you having trouble making a decision about where to go for your hearing care? Well, let us help you cut through the noise. Hear what our patients have to say about us here at Auglaize and Sydney Audiology.
Auglaize Audiology has always been a wonderful experience. I have taken both of my little ones there for their preschool examinations, and my kids just love them.
Vanessa is such a calm and interesting audiologist who explains everything so thoroughly.
Don't trust your hearing care to just anyone. See the professionals at Auglaize and Sydney Audiology.
At Elevation Chiropractic, our mission is to elevate your health and lifestyle, providing you the best customer service possible and making everyone who comes through our door feel welcomed and valued. Dr. Mike Noggle and his team recognize each patient is unique and tailor care plans to meet their needs. By having multiple techniques and therapies, it allows us to get results patients need and desire. We invite you to join the family at Elevation Chiropractic and experience the benefits of consistent chiropractic care. We understand that healing takes time, and we're committed to supporting you every step of the way. Contact us today to schedule an appointment and begin your journey towards elevated health and well-being. Elevation Chiropractic in Wapakoneta. Call 419-738-4373 or visit us at elevationchiroohio.com.
Welcome back to Kenton, Ohio. Big Dan Wilson alongside of Josh Bishop. We spend more time beating each other up in the booth here after every series. Hey, we gotta talk about this quick strike capability by Wapak after this kickoff here. And again, that squib kick taken inside the 30-yard line, up over the 30-yard line. And that was
Braylon Walter on the tackle.
Number 29 on the return for Kenton.
Mason Clark.
Wow. So we've seen it already this year, that quick strike capability by Wapak. Saw it specifically at St. Mary's. That's what really stands out to me.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's like, hey, if you're gonna take us for granted, when you come out of the locker room, look out. Johnson under pressure, and is Johnson going to go down again? That offensive line.
If that's Wyatt Buell one more time, I'm going to – oh, it's Braylon Walter with the tackle.
Yeah, it is. Holy mackerel. That offensive line is falling apart right now for Kenton. That was first down. Now it's second.
They're going to have to get rid of the ball faster.
13. And that's a quarterback keeper. He almost got caught in the backfield there.
Ooh,
and goodness.
Bishop comes up, makes a big hit, along with Ryan Walter.
Yeah, you missed it there. It was Wyatt Buell that almost had him in the backfield there. And, oh, my goodness, that would have been another huge loss. But they get back the lost yardage from the first play and a gain of 5 on top of that, so it'll bring up 3rd and 6. And that screen out to the left, that's going to be taken by Zane Perkins. Perkins having a good night tonight. You know, and that looks like it's going to be enough for a first down. Wow. What a crazy night
Zane
tonight.
Perkins.
All right, 1st and 10 from the 41, 8:48 remaining. Johnson fakes the handoff on the RPO, if you will. That's more like a run option because he was running all the way.
Right.
Boy,
I'll tell you what, they're going to have to score fast. They don't have a lot of time, so Kenton has to go in their fast-paced offense, like when you're playing that.
They used to do that.
Yeah, they used to. They got to get back to that.
They had all
right
these
now.
guys on the line and ready to go.
Yeah.
And boy, they certainly have struggled between tackles to kind of keep those interior linemen out. And they're going to continue to try to challenge Wapak up the middle. On 3rd down, we'll call it a gain of about 4 on the play.
Tackled by a host of Redskins, Walters, Andre Longsworth, and some of them Redskins. But
I should say it's 3rd down now.
3rd down now.
Yeah. 3rd and 8 from their own 43. 7:47 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Wapak, 1 possession, 1 play, 1 big 57-yard touchdown pass from Moyer to Stauffer. If you missed it, coming back after the halftime. And Mullen could have been interference there. They're looking for the call, and they're not going to get it. Yeah, that pass intended for Zane Perkins, and the Kenton faithful certainly wanted that. I thought it may have been pass interference. What do you think?
It was close. Good.
And that right there is going to bring up a big 4th down. One of the things that Kenton did all the time is they went for it on 4th down.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Back in the day, they always went for it.
And they should here. I would think they would. I mean, they don't have that killer instinct that I remember them having.
Who's back to receive? There's a little
nice kick, though.
That is a nice kick. Fair catch taken by Caden Page at the 25. And Wapak will take over on downs with 7:25 remaining. Well, let's see if it takes more than 1 to score a touchdown.
Yeah.
How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop?
Yeah, it takes. I don't know, man. I'm always willing to see how many, though, Dan.
Jeez. I'm telling you. But if it only takes 1, hey.
Right, do it.
I'm all about it.
Do it.
Wapak, their 2nd possession of the 2nd half. They're going to come out Stauffer this time split wide to the left. Caden Page is tight left. Mullen in the backfield with Moyer. There was movement.
Yep. Call it.
Yep. Mullen moved.
I think it was Mullen.
Yep. That was a good call. They'll back it up 5. They'll move it back to the 20. It'll be 2nd down and 15 for the Redskins. Well, after tonight, you know, it's on the road again to Elida. Then we're home to Shawnee, and then on the road to Salina. As we mentioned, this is week number 7 and only our 2nd road game of the year. 6 scheduled at home, and it'll be the same next year, 6 next year.
Right.
1st and 15, that's Caden Page catching it at the 25, up to the 30, gets back the penalty yardage and then some.
And about 4 to go here. On the tackle, number 12 for Kenton, Grady Clayman Beasley.
They'll mark the ball at the 30-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd and a long 5, maybe 6. You know, defensively speaking, I don't see any changes on the Kenton defense.
No.
You know, they're playing man-to-man, and they got 2 safety. Now they're switching it up a little bit. They're showing blitz right now. Let's see what happens. There's the toss sweep. Oh, they could smell that. They stockpiled that side. They're probably another holding.
You saw the holding. I saw it. Don't mean the ref saw it, but
I think Kenton saw the play too.
Yeah.
They came up to the line real quick. So they knew something was up on that toss sweep to Mullen, and Wapak couldn't contain, and they're going to get flagged on that one. So with 7:13 remaining, penalty's going to go against the Redskins.
A no-no. Can't do it.
So we'll
you
repeat.
You get beat.
We'll repeat 2nd down. Maybe it's just in their best interest to just go for the quick strike on 1st down every time. And, you know, why mess around with the little stuff and penalties? But, you know, the penalty bug continues to affect Wapak. I mean, what do you make of this? We gotta fix this by the time we get around to the playoffs.
I tell you what, we got to go up top here. I'd say
3 wide receivers right, but he's looking left.
Come on, you got him.
Richardson was just standing there. Now he moved to the middle of the field, but long and caught. Tell me he caught that ball, and they're going to say he did. Wow. Mullen just extended himself and made a terrific catch. Boy, I saw Ryan Richardson.
That was beautiful.
When they first snapped the ball, nobody came up to cover Richardson. And when Moyer started to scramble, Richardson moved to the middle of the field, and I thought for sure he was going to throw it to him because nobody had covered him.
He landed on that shoulder. Yeah, I mean,
Well, you're talking
he came
to
down on that shoulder.
Yeah, Josh is talking to the coaches next to us, and we knew coming into this game that Mullen was a little hurt shoulder-wise.
Right.
And he's still in there. He went hard after that ball. And 1st and 10 for the Redskins now at the 38-yard line. We've got a timeout on the field. And was that delay a game as Wapak is going to step it back. And, yeah, you can see Mullen kind of gingerly coming back to the huddle.
Well, when you land on your shoulder that's already hurt that hard, it hurts, you know, so.
Yeah, we talked about that on the way here. You've had a collarbone issue.
I've had it. Yeah, I had it cut out. I mean, it's that AC joint, and it hurts. And
of course, Moyer had a similar shoulder injury that ended his season in the playoff game against Baden. And that catch by Page is inside the 25-yard line, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Redskins. Nice throw by Moyer.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Wow.
I mean, he looked, found him, and
Mullen is still in the game.
Yeah, I'd say it's time to rest him, Dan. I mean, he's hurt and he's had a great game. Let's get some guys in, at least after this touchdown.
And we talked about, Hauser being out tonight. There's a few other people that are out tonight because of injuries. So, yeah, we got to watch our depth chart too. Here's Moyer. He's looking right. He's got plenty of time. He's going to run it. He's to the 20, 15, and scrambles out of bounds. And Boy, he's got a nice burst of speed when he wants to take off with the ball, doesn't he?
When he wants to get that first down, it's so hard to cover that because he's so smart. He's smart with the ball in his hands. You know, he knows he's a 3-year starter, and he's limping now. I'd like to see that.
Yeah, geez.
Wow.
We already came into this game. Now I just
we
mentioned
were
that
banged up a little bit.
Pollinger was out. Who else? Yeah. Who else was coming in injured?
We had a couple guys just banged up all week. We had a rough week in that monsoon last week. Guys kind of getting their ankles sprained and stuff. So
Richardson split wide to the left on 1st and 10, but they're going to set up the screen to Mullen. Mullen's going to drop his shoulder and fall forward, and a nice run and catch and run. Run and catch and run.
Run, catch and run, do this and that, and have fun.
Oh, there you go. A new country song, folks, by Josh Bishop.
And I could do it, Dan. I can't
Josh
sing
Bishop
it.
And Luke Bryan.
How about I write it?
You're going to write it for Luke Bryan.
And you sing it, I write it. I tell you what, Dan has a really good voice. He's been singing on the side at some of these side shows.
Right. Yeah, side shows. 2nd and 1. From the 3, an opportunity to get a first down inside the 5 is always nice. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. It's going to be Moyer, and Moyer just steps his way, powers his way into the end zone with 4:36 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Wapak up 34-7. There's no denying that kid. His 4th touchdown of the game.
4th.
Holy mackerel. Moyer with a 3-yard run. All of his touchdowns coming within 3 yards. He's got 4 of them, and there's Isert's extra point is up and good. So with 4:36 remaining here in the 3rd quarter, it's the Wapakoneta Redskins 35, the Kenton Wildcats 7. We'll be back. You're watching high school football on TSC.
G.A. Windsor & Son Company, family owned and the original recycler since 1848, celebrating our 175th anniversary. We're proud to be headquartered in Wapakoneta, and our commitment to the community has never changed. We celebrate the hard work of our employees and provide our customers with the best service available in our industry, all while being environmentally conscious. We are proud of our city and proud of our workers. We are G.A. Windsor & Son. Visit us on the web at gawindsor.com.
Lee's new crispy golden fried spicy wings come in packs of 6, 12, or 20. That means they're perfect for solo snacking or feasting with family and friends. Sorry, not sorry to your old favorite wing spot. Only at Lee's, famous for chicken.
Founded in 1914, Minster Bank has never lost its focus that separates us from every other bank, and that is helping people achieve financial success. At Minster Bank, we take pride in knowing our customers personally. You can expect a relationship with someone who understands your unique needs and can provide the solutions to help. We're Minster Bank, helping you achieve financial success. Minster Bank, minsterbank.com, member FDIC.
Jake from State Farm. I really want that personal price plan, so I'll admit it. I'm a bath bomb guy.
Dude, you do not need to get that personal. The State Farm Personal Price Plan simply helps you create an affordable price just for you.
For real?
Who's ready for their jazz bath? No?
Who is that guy?
This is Jimmy from Jimmy Sager State Farm in Wapakoneta, Ohio. Stop in our office at 201 East Augley Street or call 419-738-7506 or check us out on the web at jimmysager.com for your free, no-obligation quote.
TSC is bringing fiber optic high-speed internet to your rural community. Power your household with upload and download speeds as high as 1 gigabit. GigaSpire technology provides blazing fast speeds and whole home coverage so you can enjoy an unrivaled online experience. At TSC, we look forward to bringing you hometown local service, saving you money, and welcoming you to the TSC Gigahood.
Welcome back to Ken Big Dan Wilson alongside of Josh Bishop. 35-7. Scoreboard is right. Wapak again. You know, week number 7. They're putting points on the board. But, hey, we looked at the stats coming here once again just to kind of review a couple things. And, you know, I'm shocked that Wapak really doesn't have any big leaders in rushing or passing or receiving. You know, it's just quietly they just,
It's
Moyer has scored a lot of touchdowns.
It's a kind of a team event for them. They do it together. I mean, it's weird.
They're going to do that squib kick again.
Oh, and Andre and Preezer and all the young bucks get in there and make it happen.
McFarland on the return.
McFarland on the return with a host of Redskins. I don't even know who it was for sure. It was a bunch of them.
So I see number 24 out there a lot. Longsworth's getting a lot of action, especially on that defensive line, mainly because of injuries, as we talked about coming into this game. But I'm kind of surprised we're not seeing a little bit more of him on the offensive side, although Mullen did do well on that last possession. We talked about him looking a little hurt or a little gingerly on that shoulder as that pass is completed once again. And it's Maddox McFarland on the receiving end.
And Ryan Richardson on the tackle.
Called a gain of 9 on the play. He'll call it 2nd and 2. What happened to the Homer announcers? Right now I'd call that 2nd and 1, and I'm going to call it 2nd and 1. And that's enough for a first down. Even their own announcers are turning against them.
Right.
What's going on?
Preezer took a blitz coming up and just missed him on the outside where he came in, and I think he got the first down. And Walter on the tackle, but just enough for the first down. And Kenton's they're not done fighting, man, Dan. They're still playing hard football.
Well, that's what you expect.
Yeah.
I mean, Johnson's pass. Oh, man, that was almost picked off. My goodness gracious. Ryan Walter again. Walter's already got that 1 interception, right?
Right.
Stopped him on 4th down as we got to the end of the first half while Kenton was driving. Could have made a difference in the momentum, if you will. Johnson looks, throws that same play, and that doesn't go for much as McKenzie. 3rd and 10 is now, 2nd and 10 is now 3rd and 7. 3:09 remaining here in the third quarter. Kenton now playing more of a hurry-up offense. 4 wide receivers right. Johnson under pressure and barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose a yard on that play. Now it's going to bring up 4th down.
Wyatt Buell just a freak tonight. Freak.
Yeah, they're having issues handling him on the line. And I think the offensive line coach for Kenton needs to talk to them about him or double team him or something, because he really is. He's having a great night tonight, isn't he?
Right.
4th and 8. Going to bring out the punting unit. 8:26 remaining. There's the snap. Takes his time. Gets off a nice punt. Fair catch called for, but it takes a Kenton bounce inside the 15, and that's where Wapak will take over. 1st and 10, up 35-7. Once again, if you know somebody who doesn't have TSC TV, if they're a new customer, all they have to do is mention that they heard about it watching this Wapak football game with you or with another friend. And if they order TSC TV, 3 months free. 3 months free for new customers of TSC. First and 10 for Wapak from the 14. Moyer in the shotgun. Play action. Looks. Under pressure. There's a flag. Looks like it's going to be holding. And Moyer is going to try to just get a couple yards or as many yards as he possibly can. But he doesn't have eyes in the back of his head. He didn't know he got a flag on that play. Well, that wakes up the Kenton fans. 2:02 remaining in the quarter. So Wapak moving ahead here again. you know, it's hard to believe just 3 more games after this. But when we look at the computer rankings, there's a lot of positive things you can look at, but I don't think any of that matters until we get into about week 9. Because so much can change. Moyer looks, throws. Caden Page at the 12, 15, 20, and knocked out of bounds at the 25. And you talk about a hard hit.
Nice hit. Good catch, but nice hit from number 1, Maddox Homel, coming over and laying the wood for a little guy. I mean, he's got his pink socks on, and, you know, if you wear pink socks, you know you got to be able to hit, Dan.
Oh, you're killing me, Josh. You're killing me, buddy.
I always tell people that if you're going to wear pink.
Over there with him was Zane Perkins on the tackle, too. And that young man's been having a good season and a good game tonight. He had a couple of really nice returns and playing wide receiver and defense like many of the talent here in Kenton and Wapak, playing both ways. 1st and 10 from the 35, $1:36 remaining in the 3rd quarter. There's Page again at the 38, up over the 40. And that's going to be another Wapak first down. You know, again, watching, we're so close to the field, unlike some of the other stadiums that we're at, that we can really watch the plays develop. And we've talked about this for the last 2 years, but Caden Page route running is something,
unreal.
Something to watch.
It's special.
Yeah.
That's why he's got all kinds of MAC offers.
He's got to, you know, that's got to transcend into some of the younger classmen, too, and some of the other receivers.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
I hope they appreciate and watch that.
I'll tell you what, Dan, I mean, even watching, like, his backup, Noah Bishop, and some other guys, they're taking
10, and there he goes again, Caden Page.
Oh, I think he just ran right over the flag guy, and he's about 77 years old, and he's lucky he just popped up.
He didn't run over the flag guy. He got pushed in the back when he stepped out of bounds.
Right. That should have been a flag.
Yeah, it could have been. Yeah. But his momentum was going that way, and I hope the
his wife's
flag
concerned.
okay.
She's down here looking at him, and he said, "I'm good, lady, I'm good."
He is good.
He is good. He's
he gave
tough.
a thumbs up down there. Gain of 7 will bring up 2nd and 3, 49 seconds remaining. Moyer hands it off, and that one's not going anywhere, and that's a gang tackle. And Mullen, the ball carrier. I think it's time to give him a break, right?
It's time to get him out. Come on, get him out. Get him out.
Give him a break. Yeah.
Take him out, Coach.
So 30 seconds left on the play clock, less than that on the game clock. So they're just going to let it run down to the end of the 4th quarter here in Kenton. Crazy game tonight. I can't say, you know, again, we look at the score, it's 35-7. Can't really say it's a blowout, but stranger things have happened, especially against this Kenton team. And that'll bring us to the end of the 4th quarter from Kenton, Ohio. It's the Wapakoneta Redskins 37. The Kenton Wildcats 7. We'll be back with 4th quarter action after this timeout. You're watching high school football on TSC. Thank you, Josh.
Your outdoor fun starts here at Dad's Toy Shop. See us today for all of your favorite remote control land, air, and watercraft, and so much more. Dad's Toy Shop in downtown Wapakoneta is your one-stop shop for all of your hobby needs.
Lee's new crispy golden fried spicy wings come in packs of 6, 12, or 20. That means they're perfect for solo snacking or feasting with family and friends. Sorry, not sorry to your old favorite wing spot. Only at Lee's, famous for chicken.
Hi, I'm Alan Davis, and since 1984, I've had the privilege to serve our community. My goal has always been to be your solutions provider, protecting things that matter most to you and your family. I want to say thank you to my customers and to the community for all the support we've had for the last 40 years. On behalf of my family and my staff, we sincerely appreciate the ability to serve you for 40 years, providing coverage and peace of mind for things that matter most to you and your family.
Welcome back to Kenton, Ohio. And looking at that remaining schedule, Josh, you caught me in one.
Yeah, Dan, let me correct you on this one. We're home to Bath.
That's it.
Not Shawnee. We've already played Shawnee, Dan.
Can we play them twice, maybe?
Yeah,
I don't
maybe.
know.
If they'd want to, I don't know.
So on the road next week to Elida, home to, say it with me.
Bath.
You almost
did.
3rd and 3. Here goes Moyer, looks right, throws right, caught by Page. And Mr. Go-To combination there gets enough for another first down. And Wapak into Kenton territory.
And on the
as
tackle,
they place the ball at the 45-yard line.
And 28 on the tackle, Quinn Refner. And number 9 coming in for Wapak.
Yeah, let's take a look at the backfield there. We got
Ross coming in.
Grant Stauffer split wide to the right. He's out there with Caden Page. Everybody's tight. We've got a slot is Ryan Walter, and Mullen's going to take the handoff. Turns the corner. Plenty of blocking. And boy, that was a nice surge. Yeah, and I know Mullen is still in the game.
Come on, guys. Get him out.
No reason to pad any stats here.
No way to put him in the game at this point.
His backup right now is Longsworth,
yes,
right?
Let's go. Let's get him in.
His backup is Longsworth.
Yes.
Longsworth's been playing defense the entire game, though. So who's the next backup after Longsworth?
Bryson Pack.
Okay. Called a gain of 7. It'll bring up 2nd and 3 from the Kenton 38-yard line. We got 2 wide receivers split out to the left. That's Grant Stauffer wide left. Moyer's going to take the snap, fake it to Mullen. No, he's going to give it to Mullen again, and this time Mullen gets ripped down. And that was a horse collar, maybe a horse collar or a face mask.
Yeah, get him out of the game.
We were just talking about that. He's getting really beat up there.
Come on, we got other backs. He's hurt.
Longsworth is strapping it on, and Mullen is coming out. But boy, oh boy, that was a high tackle right in the area that we were talking about that he's been hurting coming into this game. So we're next to the coaches, and the coaches were screaming to take him out too. So, and with that penalty, that'll put the ball down at the Kenton 30 or 25-yard line, I should say. 1st and 10 from the 25, 10:54 remaining in the game. Wapak up 35-7. Longsworth is now in there at the tailback position in the backfield with Moyer. Stauffer split wide to the left. It's Ryan Walter in the backfield with him. It's going to give to Longsworth. Has some running room.
Good run.
And a nice hard run by Longsworth.
Yeah, nice run by Longsworth. And on the tackle by a group of Redskins, or Wildcats, 24-26. Trenton DeLong, Wyatt McKenzie, and Maddox Hummel.
Gain of 7 puts the ball inside the 20-yard line. We'll call it the 19. We'll bring up 2nd and long 3. Right at 10 minutes remaining in the game. 2 wide receivers set. That's Page to the left. And that's going to be a handoff, no, play action, and that's a screen out to Richardson. Richardson down to the 10, and inside the 10, it'll be 1st and goal for the Redskins.
First goal, Ryan Richardson with a nice catch. Ryan Richardson, and tackled by a group of Kenton Wildcats, number 20 and 21, Wyatt Gore, Evan Elliott, and number 12 out there, Grady Clement Beasley.
Moyer did a great job of selling that.
Yeah, that was a great sell. I mean, yeah. I almost went with it. I almost tackled the kid. But, you know, I'm
Richardson did a great job of peeling off and delaying that, too, because there was nobody out there with him. And that had touchdown written all over it. But good pursuit by those red jerseys. Kenton kept him out of the end zone for now. Here's Longsworth, the ball carrier, inside the 5, dives forward. Down to about the 4-yard line. It'll bring 2nd and goal for the Redskins. 9:13 remaining in the game. So we're about 4 yards away from a running clock, I believe. Right, Josh?
Yep. Almost.
Wapak taking their time. 20 seconds left on the play clock as the game clock continues to wind down under 9 minutes. Richardson is wide right. Longsworth in the backfield, takes the handoff, inside the 3, down near the goal line, and then thrust back. Nice defensive stand.
He's got to be at the 1. Good job by Kenton, but he's on the 1-yard line. What do you think we're going to do here, Dan?
Well, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdowns by Moyer inside of 3 yards. If I was a gambling man, and I'm not.
You're not, huh?
And if I was in Vegas, and I'm not.
I know what I'd call.
I might say.
Call a spade a spade.
Moyer?
Yeah.
Should I write down a 1-yard touchdown on my paper right now?
I would.
Moyer takes the snap.
No,
he's going to give it to Longsworth.
Yes, sir.
Oh, wow, I would have lost that bet.
Yes, you would have. You would have went with, You would have went with the other guy.
Longsworth with a 1-yard touchdown run. And out comes Eisert to extend the Wapak lead to 42-7. Let's see if he can do that. The clock is continuing to run right now at 7:33. Block, takes the snap, place, kick is up by Eisert, and the kick is good. So it's 7:23 remaining in the game. It's the Wapakoneta Redskins 42, the Kenton Wildcats 7. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back right after this. You're watching high school football on TSC. Thanks, Josh.
At Elevation Chiropractic, our mission is to elevate your health and lifestyle, providing you the best customer service possible and making everyone who comes through our door feel welcomed and valued. Dr. Mike Noggle and his team recognize each patient is unique and tailor care plans to meet their needs. By having multiple techniques and therapies, it allows us to get results patients need and desire. We invite you to join the family at Elevation Chiropractic and experience the benefits of consistent chiropractic care. We understand that healing takes time, and we're committed to supporting you every step of the way. Contact us today to schedule an appointment and begin your journey towards elevated health and well-being. Elevation Chiropractic in Wapakoneta. Call 419-738-4373 or visit us at elevationchiroohio.com.
G.A. Windsor & Son Company, family owned and the original recycler since 1848, celebrating our 175th anniversary. We're proud to be headquartered in Wapakoneta, and our commitment to the community has never changed. We celebrate the hard work of our employees and provide our customers with the best service available in our industry, all while being environmentally conscious. We are proud of our city and proud of our workers. We are G.A. Windsor & Son. Visit us on the web at gawindsor.com.
Lee's new crispy golden fried spicy wings come in packs of 6, 12, or 20. That means they're perfect for solo snacking or feasting with family and friends. Sorry, not sorry to your old favorite wing spot. Only at Lee's, famous for chicken.
Founded in 1914, Minster Bank has never lost its focus that separates us from every other bank, and that is helping people achieve financial success. At Minster Bank, we take pride in knowing our customers personally. You can expect a relationship with someone who understands your unique needs and can provide the solutions to help. We're Minster Bank, helping you achieve financial success. Minster Bank, minsterbank.com, member FDIC.
Jake from State Farm. I really want that personal price plan, so I'll admit it. I'm a bath bomb guy.
Dude, you do not need to get that personal. The State Farm Personal Price Plan simply helps you create an affordable price just for you.
For real?
Who's ready for their jazz bath? No?
Who is that guy?
This is Jimmy from Jimmy Sager State Farm in Wapakoneta, Ohio. Stop in our office at 201 East Augley Street or call 419-738-7506 or check us out on the web at jimmysager.com for your free, no-obligation quote.
Welcome back to Kenton, Ohio. It's the Wapakoneta Redskins 42, the Kenton Wildcats 7. You know, it's Wapak again with a good offensive output tonight, but doing it quietly and surgically. And let's put it that way. You know, they've been very surgical about it. 4 touchdowns by Caleb Moyer. A nice touchdown pass from Moyer to Stauffer. That 57-yard
Yes,
touchdown
that was
strike
beautiful.
to open the second
Beautiful.
half on their first possession of the second half. That was beautiful. There goes another squib kick. And that's taken at about the 25, up to the 30, maybe the 37-yard line, and that's where Kenton will start. As the clock will also start and continue to run as Wapak has a 42-7 lead. And we've talked this one. We talked about this when Wapak had a running clock in other games this year, and something I'm still not in favor of.
No, right.
I don't believe it's.
I don't know.
Other people will argue with me, but we're entitled to our own opinions.
It just kind
I
of
guess.
takes away from the guys that are shooting for big things. Like.
Well, even some of the backup players to get an
Yeah.
opportunity to get into the game
Right.
and get some actual playing time. That ball's going to be tipped. Oh, man, that was almost intercepted.
That'd have been beautiful.
Corbin Johnson, the senior, coming into this game, he had some great stats. We looked at his running, his passing, up there as far as league leaders in total yardage offensively. But that interior offensive line for Kenton is just falling apart in most cases tonight. There he goes, trying to throw that swing pass out to the left side. It's going to be caught. And that's another guy that I like a lot, Zane Perkins on the receiving end.
And Grant Stauffer on the tackle kind of came up a little limpy.
Yeah, we mentioned this a lot coming into this game. I mean, Wapak a little beat up. Now, we've got two wide receivers out here and slowly getting covered there. They go for the slant pattern on the guy that wasn't covered, and he catches the ball.
Stauffer on the
I
tackle.
saw somebody was a little lazy in getting to number 23, Wireman.
Yeah, he came inside.
Or not Wireman, I'm sorry. The
inside corner or the inside
number
safety.
Number 23, Piper on the receiving
end. Got a new
end.
safety in there, and he wasn't doing his job.
Yeah, he was a little slow getting to that receiver, and he was wide open. And again, that's Piper.
Yeah.
Bryson Pack on the tackle. 4:53 remaining in the game. Wapak up 42-7. Kenton on the move into Wapak territory now. Down inside the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 27. There goes Johnson, takes the snap, looks at that bubble screen. It's caught. And that again is Zane Perkins. Perkins inside the 15. Nice run after the catch. That was set up nicely and some nice blocks.
Bishop on the tackle. Perkins again he goes.
That pretty much looks like Wapak's number one defense still in there, Josh.
Yeah, they got some. They brought some guys in.
1st and 10 from the 14. They set up that screen again to number 23. On the receiving end, it's Piper, and Piper gets beat around as he gets inside the 10-yard line down to about the 7, maybe 8.
Rice and Pat coming up and make the stop, but man, that kid did not want to give up. I mean, Kenton's they're not done fighting here. So
nor should they be.
No, right.
That's what we want to see out of everything. It's going to make us stronger, you know what I mean?
Right.
Second, and on second down, that looks like a Kenton touchdown. And Perkins on the receiving end. And Kenton gets some points on their board, their first points since their first possession of the game.
Yep.
Where they marched it from their 18-yard line all the way down. And it really awoke the Kenton faithful. And we thought we had a ball game, too, after Wapak scored their second touchdown. And they had that real nice return by Perkins down to the Wapak 26, but then everything kind of fell apart from there. That extra point is going to be good with 3:37 remaining in the game. And we'll keep it right here. Wapakoneta Redskins 42, the Kenton Wildcats 14. Want to once again thank our sponsors for tonight's contest. Gail Miller at Miller Brothers Tire Center. Hey, while I have a second here, let's talk about, I had a real honor of doing the field announcing for the Wapak Skins midget football teams, their JV midget team and their varsity midget team. And hats off to you and all the parents, you and your lovely wife, Stephanie, and all the people who put the time and effort to take care of those kids. And we got to not only mention the parents, because it was Parents' Night, and it was a real honor for me to do that as far as field announcing, but also we want to mention the cheerleaders and the coaches and the parents of the cheerleaders and just all the people, all the fine sponsors. You know, one of the things I thought was impressive, too, is while I was there where I was trying to give a little thanks to all the sponsors, and your program for midget football was twice, maybe 3 times the size of the varsity program. You guys do an outstanding job. So kudos to you and your wife and your family.
Right.
And especially the people like you. And we want to talk about Micah.
Micah Schaub, Randy Preezer, Randy Schmergy, and Josh Hales and all these guys. That they put a lot of time. It's a lot of time with these little kids, man.
But this is where it starts. It starts at that midget league in that midget area. And those kids had a lot of fun this year, it looked like. And it's great. It's great that we have people that take the time to help coach these kids up. But I have to tell you, I was extremely impressed by how well organized each offensive play was, how the defense reacted. The kids didn't make mistakes. I didn't see a lot of flags. I didn't see a lot of motion.
Right.
I saw some really good passes, too.
Right.
I mean, you know, that age group was fundamentally sound, and that's something you guys can be proud of coming out of the season.
Right, thanks, Dan. Yeah, I mean, tough little grind. You know, you start at the end of July just like a lot of people, and it's tough.
That's Trent Lisi in at quarterback, you know, for the Wapakoneta Redskins with 3:28 remaining and the clock running now. Wapak again up 42-14. But, man, what a thrill that was. I really appreciate the opportunity
and Dan
doing the field
did a great
announcing.
job, everybody. I mean,
Parents' Night was a blast.
Great field announcer, and we got our first win, so it was an awesome night.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And want to thank all the people, Aaron Rex and Brad Rex, the people over at the Walpock City Schools for giving us the opportunity to use the press box, and the kids played under the lights, and boy, what a thrill that had to be, too, for them. 2nd and 8 for the Skins. And a host of Kenton Wildcats on the tackle. 2:40 remaining in the game. That'll bring up 3rd down. All right, now let's look forward to next week. You know, what are we thinking on the road to Elida? You know, we don't want to slow down. We want to keep this momentum going.
Yeah. I mean,
what do you think we need to do?
I think they just keep their foot on the gas.
Yeah.
You know, we came in here. We don't have our starting tight end. We have guys banged up, and you still get through. We have guys that came up behind them and pushed through. You've had some guys make some plays. And Caleb Moyer playing a great game. Jarrett Mullen playing a great game, even banged up. You know, he needs to. I'm tell you right now, Jarrett Mullen needs the ice. He's going to have to do a lot of ice.
There was a fumble on the play. And are they going to call that a touchdown? They sure are, with just under 2 minutes remaining. And Kenton gets back on the scoreboard. Wow.
Who'd they strip it from?
So things are going to look a little deceiving.
That's awful.
When we look at the final score here.
Who'd they strip it from? This kid does it all. Stephen Piper, senior.
That was a high snap, and they still managed to get it down and good. So with 1:56, $1.56 remaining in the game, Kenton cuts the Wapak lead in half, 42-21. So when you look at this game tomorrow, it's the score is going to be a little deceiving.
Right.
It has been a little bit one-sided, but surprises like that is what you have to be prepared for as you get into the playoff season. You got to play a tight game, and I don't care if it's your first team or second team out.
Yeah, your second team needs to hold on to the football.
So Ken used to do a couple of really cool things in a very successful way when it came to special teams. One of them was their onside kicks. They always had a great way of getting those onside kicks. And let's see if any of that has transcended down throughout the years to this year's varsity team. As Piper's on the sideline waiting for the football. As the ball boy down there, it looks like he's greasing it up a little bit down there.
Are you
I don't know.
bringing these guys in for kick return?
Let's see what we're going to do here. I think it's going to be I'm expecting an onside kick, aren't you? Wouldn't you see an onside kick?
Yeah. Noah's up front. Bishop, you got all your
good hand speed.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what happens. No, they decide to kick it away. That is surprising. And that's going to go into the end zone for a touch. I'm surprised they didn't do an onside kick.
I was surprised myself.
Wow. They had a little momentum there. You know, why not give the Wildcat faithful a little something to cheer for as they head back to the parking lot. So next week, Elida, home to Bath, on the road to Salina. Salina always plays us tough, too. They're going to take a knee, and that'll run the clock, right? Kenton's not going to call a timeout either. So I think it's just victory formation for the Wapakoneta Redskins at this point. With $1:30 remaining, the clock running. On second down. The Wapak coaches have left us up in the booth.
Yep, they gone.
So they're kind of milking the clock all the way down. There's 16, 15, 14 seconds on the game, the play clock. Now under 10 seconds on the play clock. Wapak will take another knee. Want to thank our sponsors for tonight's contest, as always, TSC, Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken in Wapakoneta. Ryan and Wanda Hain, thank you so very much. Merit Real Estate, Ryan Place, Minster Bank. Our good friends at Allen Davis Insurance Agency, Elevation Chiropractic, Mike Noggle and the crew. Miller's Corral, Ted Miller, thank you so very much for your sponsorship again this year. Home Savings Bank, G.A. Windsor & Son, State Farm Insurance, All Glaze Audiology, Dad's Toy Shop, Miller Brothers Tire, Ely Funeral Home and Crematory, and Let's Back the Blue. Don't forget to check them out on the web at letsbacktheblue.org. That big raffle coming up November 17th. That's going to wind us down for tonight's high school contest here in Kenton. Final thoughts, Josh? Got to put the headset back on in order to...
Yes, I thought we were done. And, no, the final thoughts, Dan, is Walpock did what they came to do, and they won the football game by a dominant fashion. The late scores from Kenton were on the JV, so Walpock did their job. They beat them in all facets of the game, special teams, passing, football, in the trenches, everywhere you want to say football's played. So
there you go.
Yep, and Wapak did good. I mean, they just got to keep playing. Even with the injuries, they came out and dominated the football game.
For my tag team partner, Josh Bishop, our videographer is Mark Fissel, Jacqueline Miller, Paul Downing, Brendan Bannon, and Jack the Sea Hag Hagerman with tonight off. I want to thank our tag team partner once again, Josh Bishop. What a beautiful night for football and a beautiful win for Wapak as they extend their record to 7-0. Kenton falls to 1-6. Our final score here from Kenton: the Wapakoneta Redskins 42, the Kenton Wildcats 21. I'm Big Dan Wilson. Have a good night, everybody.
TSC is bringing fiber optic high-speed internet to your rural community. Power your household with upload and download speeds as high as 1 gigabit. GigaSpire technology provides blazing fast speeds and whole home coverage so you can enjoy an unrivaled online experience. At TSC, we look forward to bringing you hometown local service, saving you money, and welcoming you to the TSC Gigahood.